had landed on her father's side. She bore his finely chiseled features, his willowy build, his keen green eyes, and ferocious intelligence. The two of them doted on each other like an old married couple. Rarely an evening passed when they weren't found curled up on the sofa, devouring one heady book after another. Hannah was Melanie's daughter through and through. While Robert and Amanda were made of sharp angles, the actress and her youngest were drawn in soft curves. They shared the same round face, the same brown doe eyes, the same scattered airs and theatrical temperament. Hannah had also been born with a gilded throat, a gift that came from neither parent. The child crooned like an angel and never missed a note. She could perform any song flawlessly just by hearing it twice. Her mother worked with her day and night, honing her talent like a fine iron blade. Hannah Given would carve her name in the world one day. Of this, Melanie had no doubt. Sadly, the skews in parental attention, the balanced imbalance, were starting to bear bitter fruit. With each passing day, Amanda treated her mother more and more like a rival, while Hannah increasingly saw her father as a stranger. And the girls themselves weren't the tightest of sisters. Magnanimous in victory, Amanda rummaged through her neatly packed bag of backseat boredom busters.
"Look, why don't we do a puzzle out of my book? Why don't you shut up?"
Both parents turned around. "Hannah." Amanda fell back into her seat, matching her sister's pouty scowl.
"I was trying to be nice." "You're not nice, you're bossy. And you don't want me singing 'cause I'm better than you."
"That's enough," Melanie snapped. She rubbed her brow and blew a dismal sigh at the windshield. "This is our fault." "No kidding." Robert rolled the Voyager another 10 inches, tapping the wheel in busy thought. "Maybe next weekend, Hannah and I—" The piercing screech of tires filled the air, far too close for anyone's comfort. The Givens spun their gazes all around, but no one could see movement. Every vehicle was stuck on the flytrap of I-90. The noise gave way to a thundering crunch. A long and twisted piece of metal rained down on the Camry in front of them, shattering the rear window. Melanie covered her mouth. "Oh my God!" Robert raised his wide stare at the overpass, where all the trouble was happening. A speeding tanker truck had flipped onto its side and skidded through the guardrail. Now the curved metal trailer teetered precariously over the edge. Robert barely had a chance to formulate his hot new worry before the Shell Oil logo bloomed into view like a mushroom cloud. No. The truck toppled over, plummeting toward the turnpike in a messy twirl. The parents froze, breathless, as their minds fell into an accelerated state of alarm. While Melanie forced 100 regrets, Robert hissed 1,000 curses at the invisible forces that brought them here, all the cruel odds and gods behind their senseless demise. After an eternity of wincing dread, they heard the dry squawk of the wiper blades, the rustling scrapes of Amanda's black taffeta. "Daddy?" Robert and Melanie opened a leery eye, then stared at the fresh new madness in front of them. The fuel truck hung immobile in the air, a scant 9 feet from impact. Floating bits of debris twinkled all around it like stars in the night. In every other vehicle, silhouetted figures remained flash-frozen in terrified poses. Only the thin wisps of smoke from the cab's engine seemed to move in any fashion. They rippled in place, with a lazy torpor of sea plants. Amanda leaned forward, her face slack with bewilderment. At 10 years old, her universe had settled into a firm and tidy construct. Everything fit together with mechanical precision, even the squeaky gears of her little sister. But now something had gone horribly wrong with the clockwork. Amanda was old enough to know that things like this simply didn't happen. Not to the living. Not to the sane.
"Daddy, what is this?"
Robert turned around as best he could, struggling to rediscover his voice. I don't know.